Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Tony's Picks Morning Show. I'm Tony T with you here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, different life for picks for today's card. And today we'll have picks for you here from Major League Baseball and the WNBA. And then we'll have a Parlay Purple segment at the end of the show, so make sure you stay tuned. First thing you want to do here is hit that subscribe button. Lots of great content on our channel. Give us that like, that thumbs up. Really helps us build up audience, whether you're watching us live or on the replay. So we'll meet the cappers, get right down to the picks because we don't mess around here on the Tony's Picks Morning Show. Let's go to Rod. Rod, what's going on?
Not too much. One of those tough days for me, taking behind the woodshed. I've been having a winning day and then a losing day, and then a good day and a losing day. Hey, welcome to the dog days of summer. Sometimes those happen. Just trying to stay that I'm not slumping too bad, and then you try to bounce back the next day, and that's kind of been what it's been for me. Crappy day, bad day. Follow it up with a half decent day. Crappy day, half decent day. So. Just kind of that's been my streak over the last probably I'm going to say 10 days or so. Where it's been I'm doing one of these. This is like I'm riding the wave or something. So trying to not get too low on these days because you have these when you're capping. And hey, just trying to stay on the positive things of things rolling along. So just one of those spots. Hey, so. My play of the day has been pretty good in the MLB, so I can't complain there. We did drop it yesterday. I had the Blue Jays, and man, they didn't even get off the bus. They tried to battle back. They just don't have the depth. Once it comes to extra innings, it's just kind of like, oh, when you didn't get that clutch hit, you got in second and third, you don't get that clutch hit. Well, hey, there's the Blue Jays and their wrist. So. Small slate today on the Thursday get-out day, but you know what? I think there's a couple spots here where we can definitely cash in. So let's get to it.
Let's get to it indeed. Let's say hello here and over to Chris. What's going on, Chris?
Not much. Coming off another 3-0 day there in baseball. Seeing the board pretty well lately. And we cashed Nick Kurt's home run yesterday against Flaherty there. He threw him the wrong pitch there, so. Got that going on, and just watching the NBA draft, kind of overseeing Cooper Flag everywhere. Good job, Mavericks. Can't wait to see him get put on a poster by Anthony Edwards. But anyway, good job, guys. I know some guys are complaining about where they're at already. Just be glad you got to a team. Yeah, so watch that. Good day in baseball. Short card today. I think, like Rod said, we can definitely find some winners in here. Just looking to keep that winning streak going on. I think I'm 11-1 this week, so we're trying to stay on top, come out of a slump there.
All right, good. All right, so
watch out, Chris is hot.
There you go, Chris. Yeah, smoking it. Let's say all the El Ninos. What's happening?
Yeah, doing all right. Just 1-1 for me yesterday, but hit my grand slam again, so that one's been hot. And looking to do better today as we always do.
Very good. It's Alessandro. What's going on?
No, yeah, first losing day in about 5 days. Went 3-4. Been in the green every day since Friday. Finally, gave a unit back. But looking to bounce back today. We got a small slate, but I like this card today. Tons of value all over the place. So ready to make some money.
Yeah, that's ready to do. So, I had a downer yesterday after several updates, so we'll look to bounce it back here. So let's get to the baseball for today. Just looking over some of the weather situations and pitching. Looks like we got 77% chance of rain in Seattle and Minnesota today. And for Detroit, Dietrich Enns will get the start here for Detroit. First time this season. Spent time in Japan. Had a couple coffees in Major League Baseball, but the Enns will start for Detroit today. I hope it's not burned ends. We'll see what happens here as he faces the the Athletics here again there. Let's see what else we've got rolling here. Not much rain there. Not much. We're going to be very hot weather in St. Louis. 97 degrees as Imanaga comes back from was it that hamstring injury where he pulled the hamstring? Was that Ursenga? Well, anyway, Imanaga comes back today for the Cubs facing Pallant. And again, 97 degrees in St. Louis. That's your hot spot for today's action. All right, everything else remains the same. So let's get to the baseball here. Let's see. We got 9. We'll start with 5 in this first block. Here we got Twins and Mariners. We see the Twins $1.13, total 8.5. Blue Jays and Guardians. This one has the Guardians favored $1.20, total of 8. Rays and the Royals. Rays $1.18, total of 10 here. Phillies and Astros. Here, the Astros $1.40, total of 7. Can the Phillies score a run? And we go Cubs and Cardinals again. And in this one, we've got the Cubs, $1.40. Total sits at 9. We start with Rod.
All right, for me, in this block of games, we're looking at Gasman on the bump for Toronto, and he's been getting roughed up his last few starts. Definitely not looking good, especially that last start. He definitely got roughed up, as they say. He gave it up to Arizona. Ooh. So for me, here in this one, would Gosman come in for a relief spot? I don't think so. Anyways, the last time out, he had 7 hits, 7 earned runs. Before that, 4 earned runs, 3 earned runs, 3 earned runs. And then you look on the bump for the Guardians on the other side of things. Tyler Bybee on the bump going for the Guardians. And you look, he hasn't been Mr. Consistent either, giving up 4 runs, 3 runs, 4 runs. I think we see plenty of runs there today between the Guardians and the Blue Jays. Give me the over 8 there. And then another one I'm looking at is Woods Richardson. Yeah, and we're not trusting Woods Richardson. We know he'll try to give you 4 innings. And if he can get through 4 innings, well, then you'd be happy with what he's done. But most of the time, he's usually giving up a couple, giving up a few. But I like Seattle here in this spot, bounce back spot for the Mariners. They lost yesterday, in what was a lower scoring battle, 2-0 type game. I don't know if we see that same type of low scoring game, but either way, I like Seattle to come out on top in that matchup. And then the other one, I'm looking at, man, I can't believe that this thing's at 10 at Tampa Bay and Kansas City. That total at 10. Baz going, Lorenzen on the bump. I guess they're expecting me to see a whole bunch of fireworks in that game. I don't think so. I'll take the under 10 between Tampa Bay and Kansas City. Just expect a lower scoring battle there. Look what Kansas City's been doing, 8-2 to the under their last 10. Tampa Bay, middle of the pack too, 50-50 on the total. But at 10, I think it's just too many. The under Tampa Bay and Kansas City.
Therefrom, should have added Athletics, Tigers this block. Subtract Cubs, Cardinals next block. All right, we move it on over to Chris.
Okay, looking at Philly, Houston, like you said, can Philadelphia even score a run here? This has been sleep-inducing this weekend or this week. I did the video on that. You guys can check that out there over on YouTube. But yeah, it's definitely a lower scoring matchup in this one. They haven't even touched anywhere near the total all week. We've got so I take the under in that one. I mean, we got Sanchez and Hunter Brown going at it. I think we see another sleep-inducing Thursday here for this matchup. And then, so we're doing the A's instead of.
Yeah, we're doing the A's game. I forgot to put it the A's instead of the Cub game.
I got you. We'll do Detroit's team total over. They're 14-7 when they face left-handed pitchers. They're facing Jeffrey Springs today. We know he can get rocked. So I just take the team total over for the Tigers in that one. And yeah, Tampa Bay, Kansas City. I think we go under in that one. We got Boz and Lorenzen going in there. I don't think we get to that 10 today.
Yeah, we're with Chris on over to El Ninos.
Yeah, I like some runs early here. I think we see the over in the Blue Jays Guardians game, like the over in that Athletics Tigers game as well. And as Rod was saying, I like some runs in this Rays Royals game, but that total at 10 is a little high. So I'd rather look at some props there. There's a couple guys on the Rays that have hit Lorenzen pretty well. You got Yandy Diaz 2 for 4 against him. You can take a shot at him to get an RBI again. It's not going to be big plus money. Caminero again, probably around not big plus money at all. But he has 2 hits and 3 at bats against him with a home run. And the guy, if you're looking for plus money, a guy that has not hit him is Danny Jansen, but he's been hot lately. So around plus 200, you could take a shot on him to get an RBI as well.
Here we go. Now we move on over to Alessandro.
No, yeah, I'm going to take a shot on this 34-year-old debut this day today with Dietrich ends. I'll take the Tigers there -1.5. I think they just get the sweep win the series over the Athletics. I'll take the Blue Jays and the over as well in that game. I like that. I think they bounce back, get revenge after that walk-off win yesterday. And there's one more. Yeah, just the Astros and the Phillies under. Just keep it simple. Phillies haven't been able to score a run at all this series. You got Sanchez on the mound, Hunter Brown on the mound, 2 Cy Young caliber type pitchers. Yeah, I think that's all I got for this slot.
Yeah, I like one of the game had Ranger and Framber, so had some pretty interesting pitching matchups in that series. But yeah, not a lot of runs in that one. Yeah, I'm going to come back here with Toronto. They have been hitting the ball pretty well, 288 over their past 6. Cleveland is not, and Cleveland's bullpen's been hit up a little bit. You look at Bybee in his past 5 starts, ERA of 4.5. I'll look Toronto in that spot just here based on their bats. I got to look the same way with Seattle based on their hitting right now. They're just on fire. Past 6 hitting 314 in their day games. Minnesota just hitting 230. Minnesota's bullpen has just been hammered here over their past 6 games. So we're looking at double digits, about 11 there. So I'll look at Seattle in that spot, and it's tough to take Philly in that. Plus, I don't know how we're going to lay that with Philly in that game. That just seems like a big number there in the way they're playing. So I'm stay away from that one. What else did I see in this spot? Yeah, I'm going to take Tampa Bay. Come back with Tampa Bay. Their bats are on fire as well. Over their past 6, hitting 329. Casey just 200. Baz's road ERA 3.57, but man, look at Lorenzen over his past 5 starts and ERA over 7. KC has lost now 9 straight at home, losing almost 12 units. Tampa Bay 5-1 on the road, facing teams that average 0.9 home runs per game or fewer. So these teams with no power on the road, Tampa Bay's been hammering them. Continue to play Tampa Bay in this one. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Dixon Morning Show, closing out baseball with these final 4 on the schedule. By the way, there's only one primetime game. These are pretty much all day games today. We got Cubs and Cardinals. We got the Cubs, $1.40, total of 9. Dodgers and Rockies. Here we've got the Dodgers, $2.80, total of 12. Marlins and the Giants. Wow, the Marlins had success in this series here. We've got the Giants, $1.76, total 7.5. Braves and the Mets. This one, $1.05, both sides. Totals come down. We saw 9s yesterday. It's come down to 8.5. With a little bit of juice to the over. We start with Rod.
Yeah, and looking at a couple in the spot. It's Fade Imanaga on his return. His first start back since he was dealing with some injuries, and so you fade him there in that spot. St. Louis at home been money, so I'll take the Cards there in that matchup. And then Marlins just keep rolling along. They had the lead. It was 4-2, top of the 9th, and then the Giants walked off 2 to tie it up, send it to extras, and then the Marlins were like, we're not having that, and they scored 4 in the top of the 10th and put that away. So, hey, you look at Junk. He looked pretty good at his first start for the Marlins. Jansen was dealing. You look at in that start, hey, he went 5 innings, gave him up 5 hits, only gave him up 1 earned run in that start. So every time he's come in, he's a reliever. He plopped in as a starter there in that one. So looked real good doing it. If you get 5 out of him again there as the Marlins team, I think you'd be happy with that. Only giving up 1 run in 5 innings with Jansen Junk going. So why not? The props price is pretty good. Give me the Marlins for the win there. And then another one I'm looking at. It's Kershaw Day. Hey, Kershaw's on the bump. So what do? We go over when we see Kershaw. It's just automatic. You just keep doing it. Every time he started this year, the total has went over. And it's Kershaw Day, so it's over in the Dodgers-Rockies for me today.
Yeah, with Rod on over to Chris.
Yeah, I did got you guys a short from the shop on the Cubs and Cardinals game. You guys can go check that one out over there. And then Clayton Kershaw, yeah, definitely take. I know it's 12. It's rough sometimes. A lot of people don't want to go over 9 when they have to do a total. But look at Gomber and Kershaw. Both of them can get rocked today, so we're going to take over 12 there. And yeah, backing the Marlins here against Birdsong. I think he can get hit. They just haven't had an answer for this Marlins team this series, so. We'll take the Marlins on the money line to finish out the series here. And then going back and forth on this Braves-Mets game here, you got Holmes and Canning. I would lean – I know what we do – they usually do on the road is under, but I think Canning can get hit, Holmes can get hit. Just lean to the over in the Mets-Braves game in that one.
There we go. With Chris, we move on to El Ninos.
Yeah, Kershaw's been pitching pretty well. Sorry, I had to throw that in there, man. I got to defend my boy a little bit. But yes, it's hard to trust to not to go over the way this team's been hitting the ball. And, of course, they still got their issues with the bullpen too. But I wouldn't go blaming Kershaw though. For the
Nobody did.
But-
Nobody blamed Kershaw. You didn't hear. I did. I
no,
just see Kershaw. We were like, yeah, we're getting it over today. I don't care how it comes in.
Maybe he picks up tabs. They go. Maybe he gets run support. He picks up tabs.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
he does.
He's
This
buying
team's been
dinner.
hitting
He
the
doesn't
ball
mind
well.
buying dinner for the team. And
And you're right. Maybe we get a better number when it's him. Who knows? But yes, again, it does tend to go over, as you said. So at 12, though, it's hard for me to get there. The over I like better in this slot is the Braves Mets game. And I have a few RBI props in today's doggy video there to help us get there if you want to check that out. But other than that, yeah, not too much going on in this late slot for me.
Here from Alninas over to Alessandro.
No, yeah, I like the Cardinals today to beat the Cubs. Imanaga's coming back, first outing in about 7 weeks. Not that he's a bad pitcher or anything, just expect him to be a little rocky first start back. So yeah, give me the Cardinals there. I also like the over. I just think both offenses wake up. A lot of runs on the board. It is at 9.5, but yeah, I'll take the over. And then with that Dodgers Rockies game, I'm actually on the under. I was on the under last night. I just simply think Kershaw can hold the Rockies under 3 or 4 runs. And I don't know, you can ask the Dodgers to score 7, 8 runs. Obviously, they can on any given night. But Gomber, yeah, I don't know. Not one I'm necessarily rushing to the window, but if I had to, I'd take the under 12. And then, yeah, I'm on the Mets, and I'm on the over with you guys there. I like that. That's about it as well for this slot. So, yeah.
And they're from Alessandro here. I'm going to look over in LA and Colorado. It is a day game here, afternoon. We're a lot warmer day than yesterday. I think it was mid-70s yesterday. Today, we're looking at mid-80s here because of the start time. So I'll look, and I don't see, let me see what the weather looked like. We had rain yesterday. It was a controversial rain yesterday in that Dodger game. 84 degrees, light chance of rain. So we've got a lot of sunshine in Colorado. I'll look for the over there just based on the condition. And the Dodgers have tended to go over in these afternoon starts. I think it's mostly they've been at home, though. Coming back here with this Marlins at this plus price, Junk getting the start here has been effective here, trying to latch on to Major League Baseball. Here's your shot, Junk, to get a bag, right? You've just been a reliever, and now you're getting some starts. So follow the road of Lugo and Littell, So see if we can get that bag. Miami in their day games, 260. Giants over their past 6 hitting just 210. Look at Birdsong over his past 5 starts, ERA near 5. Marlins bullpen has been respectable here. And you look at this Giants team when they're favored by $1.50 to $2, just a 500 team losing over 3 units. So Miami against teams with a slugging percentage of 400 or lower, they're 10-9 on the road this year, returning almost over 6.5 units. So I'll look at Miami plus the price. I'll agree with the line move and go under in this one between Braves and the Mets. Atlanta's just 234 on the road. Mets bats have been cold over the past week. Braves, both bullpens are solid here. Atlanta, boy, yeah, they have been an under trending team, 28-11 to the under, facing an NL team with an on-base percentage of 325 or lower. And the Mets at home, 13-6 in the under, facing the team with a batting average of 255 or lower. I'll look the under in that one. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Six Morning Show. Turn our attentions over to the W for today. And on today's action, we got the Sparks at the Fever. We have the Fever here, 10.5. There's 11 right now at Chris, total 174.5. Mystics and Aces. We got the Aces here laying 8. Total sits here at 161. I think it's Donner was who was just cut by the Fever. A little. Well, it's a drama league like the NBA, right? There's a little bit more with the W because they're women. So we'll start here with Rod.
Well, yeah, she didn't want to be part of the hit squad that was protecting Caitlin Clark. So I'm sorry, but you got to go, and they release you from the Fever there. That's kind of what happens. You don't protect Clark? Well, sorry,
Teamwork.
You got to go.
Yep.
There now. I look at that one. It's up to 11 now. Man, you just look at it's a tough spot for the Sparks. You look, this is their 3rd straight road game this week. And the first 2 didn't fare you so well. So expecting a bounce back spot here is kind of a little silly, but I would lean to the Fever there in that one. And then you look at the Mystics taking on the Aces. Hey, Mystics, pretty good cover squad. 9-6 against that number. You look at the Aces on the back-to-back spot here. So far, we've seen teams in the back-to-back. 3-0 ATS this year. That hasn't affected any of the teams that have been on the back-to-back spot. Did the Aces take their foot off the gas a little bit? Yeah, they were whooping the Suns last night. Wasn't even close. 20-plus point blowout of the Suns there in that one. But I don't want to jump on the Aces here. I'm going to take the Mystics in the first half there in that one. The Aces in the first half haven't been so good. So I'll grab all the boatload of points they give us with the Mystics in the first half. Even sprinkle on that money line that head into the locker room. The Mystics have the lead. Full game, I'm not touching the full game.
There from Ron, we move on over to Chris.
Yeah, looking at that LA Indiana game, I'm going to go over that. I mean, you look at LA 5-3 on the road, 4-3 is Indiana at home to the over. I just think we see a lot of points in this one here and get us up and over that total.
There from Chris. All right, we got you through. We got Alessandro here for W, right? Over to Alessandro. Yes, as the other L.
No, yeah, I mean, with these two plus the plus 10.5 or 11 with Sparks, and then the plus 8.5, plus 9 with the Mystics. I just simply put two of those on the end of a little parlay there. Take the two legs out if you don't like if you want to just keep the parlay as is. Kind of like a parlay piece, these two pluses. That's the way I'm looking at them today. But yeah, I'm definitely leaning Sparks and Mystics.
There we go from Alessandro. All right, let's continue here. We do have a game on the board where CFL single for the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Elks at the Blue Bombers here, Rod, today at 8:30 Eastern time. Again, on this one, we see here the Blue Bombers here, 10, 10.5, 10 total, 50.5 to 51.5 there in that one.
Definitely, if you look at that one, we've seen some line movement. We've seen even the total move a little bit. So go check out the video. I got you covered. Side and total in that one here on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel. So go check it out. It's up there. CFL's loaded. It's up there for you to get. I gave you the side and the total in that one there today. So definitely you want to head over and check it out. That was a winner on the YouTube channel.
Winning video there from Rod over on the YouTube. Now it's time for our parlay purpose segment where Cappers give out a parlay, team player prop, game of the future. They make the call in this segment. We start with Rod.
And for me, we're going to take the Mystics there. As I said in that first half, I got 5 points with the Mystics there in the first half. And then the next one we're looking at, we're going to throw in, hey, it's Kershaw Day, so take the over 12 in that one. And then throw in the Marlins with Jansen Junk on the bump. Little 3-teamer for you today.
There we go here with Ron. We move on over to Chris.
Yeah, I'll give you a 2-teamer here. We'll go Miami Marlins, and we'll take my Braves on the money line to finish out the series here with these guys. And then your home run sleeper for the day going to be from the Tigers game. It's going to be Winsell Perez. He's a switch hitter, but you look at what Jeffrey Springs has done against right-handed batters. He's given up 12 home runs to it. Perez is even on both sides, left-handed or right-handed pitchers, doesn't matter. So we're going to take him. He's at plus 600.
Very good there from Chris. We move on over to Al Ninos.
I'll take the over in the Braves-Mets game. I like the over in the Blue Jays-Guardians game and the over in the Athletics-Tigers game.
From Al Ninos over to Alessandro.
No, yeah, I actually got some soccer for you guys and some tennis for you guys. Get Juventus on the double chance here on this Club World Cup game. Minus 105 I'm seeing as they take on Man City. I just think Man City is a bunch of frauds. Give me Juventus all day. I'd even sprinkle the plus 340 from to win the game. But I like the double chance to cover 66% of the game, get the draw or the win. So Juventus on the double chance. Give me Alex Mickelson in the ATP Mallorca this morning. It starts in a couple hours. I just think he's simply a younger, better, more talented player than Agut. Yeah, give me Mickelson there. And then we'll sprinkle those two unders, Phillies and the Astros under, Dodgers and the Rockies under. A little 14.
From Alessandro, I got two for here. I'll take the Marlins plus price. I'll go under with Braves and Mets. All right, we got you through our sports and parlay purpose segment. Now it's time to see what our cappers have for sale over at Tony'sPicks.com. You got our free plays, but if you want our best plays, head on over to the site, Tony'sPicks.com, where you see our leaderboards and, of course, our premium plays available for sale over at Tony'sPicks.com from all of our handicappers, all documented over on the site. So let's take a look and see what Rod's got for sale over at Tony'sPicks.com. Rod's put together a profitable year like he did last year here at Tony's Picks. 3,450 units of profit. Rod, what you got for sale?
Never be over Tony's Picks today. Light day. As I said, it was definitely not a good day for me. So I have my MLB play of the day up there. And as I said, dropped yesterday, but still on a nice little 9-3 run with it. So definitely scoop that up. my solo play there, MLB play of the day, my best bet. As I said, 9-3 run definitely had it over and scoop that up. Let's have a nice winning Thursday. Or, hey, it's that time to grab that 3-day pass because you get Thursdays, you get Friday, you get Saturday, you get Sunday in there. So that 3-day pass turns into a 4-day pass because I'll get you Sunday's plays in there early enough that it will turn into a 4-day pass. So that's the way to go here on a Thursday is to grab that 3-day money maker. And, hey, take advantage of that 2-for-1 capper promotional as well. You see, I'm not the only hot capper here at Tony's Picks, so definitely pair up your another favorite capper and have 2 cappers put money in your pocket is the way to go here at Tony's Picks. So jump aboard.
Very good. Jump aboard with Rod over at Tony'sPicks.com. Get signed up. Let's take a look, see what's rolling here on the site. We'll see what Chris has for sale. Chris been red hot here on the bases and more. What you got for sale, Chris?
Got you guys a 3-pack in baseball today. Best bet 2 premiums. And hop on something like Rod said, long-term, short-term here. We get 3 days, get you through the weekend with me. We've got some TBDs we're starting to see and everything, line movements on those. So we get you that late steam action as well. And then my season pass is up there as well, all the way through the World Series. Still a lot of baseball to cover here. So pretty good price on that one. And you can use the promo code TonyT at checkout, save you the 15% off of it. And then, excuse me, like I tell you guys every morning that I'm here, 2-for-1 capper, 2 people putting money in your pocket makes a lot of sense. So hop on there with your favorite capper, pair everybody up, and let 2 people put money in your pocket. So, hop on something there, and let's just try to continue to stay red hot through June.
That's right. I'm red hot with Chris over at Tony's Picks. Got some plays up for you, 3-pack and a best bet from baseball. Remember, all of our 1-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit or amount purchased will be credited back to your account for site credits. That's profit guarantee. Get on board with Chris over at Tony'sPicks.com. So scroll down, you'll find his long-term subscriptions as well as season pass here from baseball. Still a lot of baseball to go. At least another 4+ months here of baseball. All right, let's take a look, see what El Nino's has for sale. El, what you got?
Yeah, got my $19 Grand Slams. I was saying though, it's been pretty hot. If you want to check that out, if you want to get on something more long term or pair me up with your other favorite capper for a 2-for-1 capper special, I do have another play there for everyone. And you'll get all the Steam plays that way as well. So make sure you take advantage of that feature over at Tony's Picks.
All right, get on board with El Nino. So you can see right now it's $19 premium up there. Also a play from baseball. And long-term subscriptions now. Our members' plays are in the system by 11 a.m. Eastern time, but we continue to handicap throughout the day and night, looking for plays for our long-term subscribers, looking for those late Steam plays for our long-term subscribers. And, of course, with those late Steam, those will be emailed directly to your inbox using the email you use when you sign up for the service. Late Steam featured exclusive pretty much here at Tony'sPicks.com. I don't see it anywhere else, so get on board here at El Nino's at Tony's Picks. See what Alessandro's got rolling over at Tony's Picks for today. Alessandro, what you got for sale?
No, yeah, I'm going to have my triple play today, my 3 best baseball bets across the board today. And then I have my best bet in the WNBA tonight. I'm always trying to tell you guys to hop on something long-term. I'm a high-volume bettor. I always have at least 5 to 6 bets in every day. You could buy each one at $25, or you can just simply buy a $99 week pass and, save a ton of money there. And you'll be getting almost 30, 40 plays in a week there. Always use the 2-for-1 capper promotion, that, and the Tony T discount code get you 15% off. But yeah, hoping to make some money today, guys. Bounce back.
That's right. Get on board with Alessandro at Tony's Picks. I've been red hot in the W here, over 600 units of profit last 7 days document over at Tony's Picks. So get on board with Alessandro over at Tony's Picks. The long-term subscription is the way to go. That 7-day pass, get all your premium plays for 7 days, 3-day up there as well, up to a year. So get on board with Alessandro over at Tony'sPicks.com. Promo code 20 at checkout. We'll knock off that 15% off. All right, guys, we're with you here Monday through Friday here at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. So make sure you hit that like button, subscribe with us if you would. A lot of great content over at Tony's Picks YouTube. If you happen to miss a live show, well, it's real simple. Just head on over to our YouTube channel and just hit the type in Tony's Picks in the search console. You'll find our YouTube channel there. If you ever want to watch a replay of our live show, just hit that live tab, and right there you'll be able to see the replay. Also, we have a members feature. If you'd like to support us, hit the members button. Join's the way to support us here. Get early access to my videos. Also, the happy hour. Rod hosts at 5 p.m. Eastern time. You'll see Ramon, Ron, Brian up there. Others as well joining that happy hour as well. So check that out. Hit the video tab for our on-demand content. Lots of great content from Chris. WNBA compilation there with Ramon and Ron Crawford. And, of course, Rod has some individual plays for you as well. We go more deeper dives here with these on-demand videos. You're looking for more stats and trends Check out our on-demand up there, late night, afternoon action. Check out Ron's KBO release later in the afternoon there, evening. So if you're looking for the KBO action, so lots of great content. Also hit that shorts tab, find some shorts up there from the Cappers contributed. Chris up there, and El Nino says more. So check out that shorts tab on our YouTube channel up there. Let the Cappers talk a little bit more of the content they have for today. Of course, Ron, you're covered up there as well on the channel.
Yeah, definitely tune in today, 5 p.m. Eastern. Smaller slate, but hey, we'll still have the happy hour rolling. And then also the YouTube content. Like I said, we got some WNBA action. And then you want to go check out the CFL Week 4 kicks off this week. And I got you covered on that video. Side and total in the outs and the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. It's tonight's action. So definitely go check out all the YouTube content here. Lots of it coming in for you guys. Deep diving all the sports and getting some winners. So definitely go check out all the Cappers here at Tony's Picks on the YouTube channel.
So, Chris, you got some content as well on demand.
Yeah, I guys got you a short from the shop today for the Cubs game out there. So go check that out there. Got you a deeper dive as well into the Phillies-Houston game. And then got you 4 home run props out there today. We found some great value with these guys. I think it's going to be pretty good day to get. It's good day games to get some home runs on there. A lot of plus money there. So yeah, hop on, check those out, and let me know who you guys are taking as well. Love all the interaction and comments and stuff. Sometimes I tell people as well. So yeah, we're just gonna keep putting out that content and trying to find the winners.
And then when I said with Chris and of course Alnitos, you got content up there with dogs and more.
Yeah, went with well, a lot of early stuff today. So a lot of early games, today. So I went with 3 props in the late game, try to give that video a bit of shelf life. But yeah, I like those props. Not the big plus money you get in the home run props Chris gives you, but plus money nonetheless. So go check it out. And again, I also got that short L special if you want to go looking for a bounce back.
Very good. Of course, Alessandro, failed to mention here, you got your UFC video up early today, up on the site, so they check that out as well.
Yes, no, we're getting back on track with MMA. 3-1 last weekend, looking to really sweep the board here in this MMA card. Those 2 fat favorites there at the end of the card, the co-main and the main. I'm looking towards the rest of the card. There is tons of value. Really excited for this weekend. And like I said, guys, Juventus on the double chance today, and Alex Mickelson in tennis. 2 extra little bets for you guys. Go lock those in.
Come up there from Alessandro. All right. That's going to do it here for this edition here of the Tony Hicks Morning Show. We're back again live tomorrow here at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. A lot more baseball, 15-game card. We'll have some action on the CFL grid as well. So make sure you like, subscribe, set notifications, be live with us. All right. Anybody have anything to say before we close it out?
Thanks for watching, guys.
Make it a winning day.
Making a winning one. Absolutely, guys. Anyway, goodbye, guys. Making a winning one. We're back tomorrow here on the Tony Hicks Morning Show.